welcome to this isn't really a podcast. This is the Resirap video reactions to the Annapurna Interactive Showcase that we all found out about just a couple minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to sit here, we're going to hang out, we're going to watch the Annapurna Showcase together, get y'all our reactions to it, what we think. Real quick, do we want to just go through like our histories with Annapurna?
Annapurna is one of those companies that I honestly, we were talking about it. We don't think that they've made really a bad game.
I don't think there's a bad game in their publishing. I think that's the big thing is they're publishers, not necessarily developers.
Right. That's right. Really
I'm sorry, just to give the perspective for people who maybe don't understand Annapurna. You know how there's A24 for movies and they're all these artsy movies. They're all these very not high art, but they're very they do a lot of money, but they don't do a lot of the big commercial stuff. Annapurna is that, but for video games.
Yep. Oh, big time. I mean, some of my favorite games from them are Sayonara, Wild Hearts, and Donut County. Donut County, I think, is my first Annapurna game that I've played, and that was just beautiful. I loved how funny it was, just hands down.
So I'd have to look at a list of Annapurna games. I don't know off the top of my head what the first one would have been, but I mean, I played Sayonara Wild Hearts, and I think that's the best 90 minutes I could have spent in a long time. I love the idea of Outer Wilds. I was never able to sit there and really beat it, but I keep meaning to go back, and I might add that to my list of games to go back to and beat at some point. What other games have they done that I am drawing a blank on?
Why don't we talk about what Max likes?
Okay, so first, let it be known that I introduced Mike to Sayonara Wild Hearts, so you're welcome, Mike.
Wow, okay.
Second, probably my favorite one, or my favorite Annapurna game is, it's called The Pathless. I got it last semester, and I platinumed it in a few days.
I forgot they did the Pathless, because I played the Pathless, too.
Yeah.
I'll be real. If there's a bad Annapurna game, I might think it's the Pathless. I didn't care for the Pathless all that much.
Yeah, I just like the bow trick shots.
I mean, those were cool. No, you're right. Pathless is not a bad game by any stretch. It's still a very well done game.
Right.
It just didn't hit me. I forgot, though, that Annapurna did What Remains of Edith Finch, and I think that game is so special.
I take back what I said before. Actually, for Annapurna, I didn't start off with Donut County. I actually played Gone Home first. That was a PlayStation Plus exclusive. Not exclusive, but they gave it to us for free since we had PlayStation Plus. And I remember my brother and I, we played that, and it was such a touching, emotional story. There was something about it that, there was no gameplay. It was very much one of those walkathon types, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I love the narrative that they introduced in that story, and just all in all, it was definitely one of those games that I still think about to this day.
They also did Florence, and Florence is one of my favorite mobile games I've ever played.
Really?
Oh, I love Florence. It's 2 hours long, but man, it's good. It's so good.
Have you two ever heard of Ashen before?
I've heard of it. I never played it, but I had heard of it.
Yeah, it's I played a little bit of it. I need to continue it. It's like a Souls-like, but just a little bit more bright than before. But I haven't really gotten far enough into it to make a decisive judgment, but it's pretty good so far.
Honestly, this is one of those studios that it is so great and touching to just see how many games that they have that we just love. There really is no bad game that they've published. It's just a great time to play games, and we're really excited to see what they have for this showcase in general. What are you guys looking forward to? Do you have any speculations, anything that you're hoping for?
No, I mean, I did see Polygon post an article about what we might see, and they talked about Stray, which is a game I think was introduced at the Game Awards this past year. It's just the one about a cat.
Right.
And that just sounds awesome. That just sounds like a fun time.
Oh my gosh, yeah, there are a lot of different things that could happen. It'd be really nice to see if they had like Outer Wild DLC. That game I've heard is really good, and if they have something like that, I might check it out. I really will.
Yeah.
Let's not beat around the bush. I read that from the Polygon article. That has been confirmed. They're going to talk about that one.
Is it confirmed?
I think so.
Okay. I hadn't realized.
We are watching this after it had aired, but I think we were all busy with work and we could not watch it on time. So whatever has happened, we are not fully aware of.
So how about we just start? Why don't we just start right now?
Let's do it.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I'm already in. You get piano music in here like this? I'm good. I'm in.
I forgot that they had the 13 hours.
Oh yeah, that game.
Forgot about that one.
Like hard shooter thing.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, Kentucky Route Zero. They did that one.
Well, I always saw that on film, like I was like, what is this speed? It didn't have any image.
Hello everyone, my name is Kelsey and I'd like to welcome you to the very first Annapurna Interactive Showcase. As we enter our 6th year, we want to thank everyone for the overwhelming amount of support we've received along the way.
That seems about right.
In fact, we felt it was time to share what's next directly with you. Today we'll have about 25 minutes of new game announcements, deeper dives on previously announced games, and short profiles on just a few of the developers we are really excited to be working with. We appreciate everyone watching and want to thank our partners from all over the world for making this possible. Now let's get this started.
The Artful Escape.
So you're standing in the shadows of Johnson Vendetti, huh?
It ain't so bad. It's just that I guess folks think they know who I am, where I should be going.
Have you considered becoming someone else entirely?
Someone else entirely. I've decided to create the most elaborate stage persona the world has ever seen.
Okay. Will you be down for dinner? We're having enchiladas.
The boy you loved may already be gone.
I'm wondering if these are the creators of Oxenfree.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Art style's kind of there.
The one game I played recently from them is After Party. I really enjoyed that one.
I played After Party a little bit.
The future is yours if you have the courage to grasp it.
This whole part looks like a fever dream.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Carl Weathers?
Mark Strong, Jason Schwartzman, Lena Headey too. Those are all pretty big names.
They got hard hitters.
That told me.
We'll have you back in time.
That told me nothing.
And everything at the
But I'm interested.
I'm so interested in that. What?
Oh, it's only
September 9th.
on
to
Xbox
it.
and Steam. All right.
It's pretty close.
I can't play it.
Aw. Neon Black.
I'm Ben Esposito.
This is the-
In 2018, I released Donut County, a wholesome game designed for kids and adults alike. After that, I decided that my next game will not be for kids or adults.
What?
It'll be a game for freaks.
Okay.
Neon White is a single-player speedrunning FPS where you can sacrifice your guns for godlike parkour moves. You play as White, a dead assassin plucked from hell. As a Neon, you have 10 days to purge heaven of a demonic invasion, but you're not alone. Only the fastest demon slayer will earn the right to stay in heaven. As you play White's story, you'll have plenty of opportunities to get to know the other Neons.
This isn't Donut
You
County.
can use a soul card's magic to shoot like a gun,
Really
or you
now?
can discard it to use its special movement ability.
I'm scared.
When to shoot and when to discard is up to you, but if you want to go fast, you're gonna need to discard your cards. Don't be afraid to use them. You can't take cards with you to the next level. Here's your handgun. Discard it to use Elevate, which lets you double jump to attack from above or create new shortcuts. Here's your SMG. Discard it to use Stomp. It's self-explanatory. And here we have the shotgun. Discard it to launch yourself like a fireball. Now let's put it together.
okay.
I'll demonstrate a level for you.
This is the cool Paper Mario sticker
Neon White
star.
is made up of tight, hand-designed levels that are meant to be replayed, with new things to do as you gain XP known as Insight.
Like, I remember seeing this at the
Have
Game Awards and not
if you
thinking
prove
too much
yourself,
of it.
You can compete on the global
Insight.
Neon
I
leaderboards.
heard Insight.
One more time.
I heard Insight. I'm sold.
I got a silver.
Bloodborne.
You can see I earned some Insight,
Fair.
which unlocks a few new features for this level.
Ooh, Insight, yeah.
Not bad, but let's see what it looks like if we play our cards right.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Piece of cake. Nah,
That's scratching a mental
That'll
itch I didn't
improve
know
your
I
game,
had.
which unlocks even more missions. It also earns more Insight,
Whoa.
which reveals hints for shortcuts and a hidden collectible in every level. Each one of these gifts is a mini puzzle that requires a clever use of card resources to collect. It's a Tattletale
Oh.
toy. I know someone who loves
no.
these. Let's go find her. This is the map of Central Heaven. Here you'll get new missions and events where you can spend time with the other characters. Giving gifts you found in your missions will deepen your relationships, which can lead to certain encounters. It's not
Oh,
a traditional
okay.
dating sim, but there's lots of juicy content to unlock, like side quests exploring the underworld
Yo.
and hidden memories from your past life, which might change how your story ends. During the 10 days of
okay,
Judgment,
so-
you'll find weapons made of human souls, meet angels in the flesh, and if you become the #1 demon slayer, they'll give you an ice cream cone.
All right,
Neon White is coming
ice
to
cream
Nintendo Switch and PC this winter.
This is
If
like
you're
a
free,
crazy soul
put it on your
eater.
Steam wish list. On behalf of the team, thank you. We'll see you in heaven.
Admittedly, the first time I saw this, I was not sold.
And it's
They
really
sold
cool.
me.
I was seeing his breakdown. I was actually like, oh, I'm a little more interested.
Oh, yeah. Seattle.
Annapurna and Outer Loop. So they have a new developer.
Wow, what a cool game.
I'm Chandan
Yeah, it's real
Ekanaik.
life.
I'm the studio head at Outer Loop Games. I'm a designer and artist. We're in my backyard in Bothell, Washington, just north of Seattle, and I run my studio out of my bedroom.
So I'd worked with Eka for several years previously on different projects, and he pitched me this game with a bird in it. We prototyped that and pitched it around, and that
Oh,
Outer
I
Loop.
played that one. Falcon
I
Age.
grew up in Sri Lanka, which is a former British colony. Falcon Age it's a sci-fi game set in a distant planet, but
It was all right.
it's
It was like I wasn't too thrilled with it, but it was
It's a
fine.
new game. It's an idea I've had for a couple of years while we were making Falcon Age. I didn't know exactly what the game was going to be, but I knew thematically what we wanted to try to do. And I have a writing partner, Meg, who is in Bangalore. It took us a couple of years to kind of figure out the core idea for the story and the theme, and then we kind of pitch it to the team and see how they like it. Deals closer to some of the themes I wanted to try to tackle next, which is immigrant culture, growing up in the U.S., gossiping aunties and overbearing parents and family pressure, really the game comes together with the whole crew of 15 and bringing their own specialty.
Myself and Eka, we knew each other back in California on my first job actually, and then eventually ended up starting Outer Loop. Every game I make, there's some aspect of juggling, parkour, martial arts, skateboarding.
We're gonna go skating. This is all Azo, that's what he does, right? So.
One of my main things is I want games to be really accessible and easy. So I've been skateboarding for about 24 years, and I'm terrible at it. The Tony Hawk type of game is a break from reality of what actual skateboarding is and more of like the things I actually want to do. You rarely crash in the skateboarding portion because I'm trying to make it as accessible to as many people as possible.
Good job. In my 20 plus years, this has been the most fun team I've ever worked on. We wanted to put something out there that's more reflective of our lived experiences, which we feel like as a game will stand out. Our process has been find a unique theme that's not out there and then mix it with some more familiar gameplay. And that's what we did with Falcon Age, and that's what we're doing with the new game. We're really excited to talk about it.
So will the dog play parts?
That's what I'm wondering.
It's
It's got a dog in this showcase, so it's already a 10 out of 10.
A Memoir Blue. New game reveal. Okay.
Wait, why'd they drop the title? Whatever. No.
Don't pay attention to that.
Oh, this is going to be a sad one.
I'm in.
This is going to be a tearjerker.
All I gotta say, it's a sad one, and I'm in.
Oh, that's a lot of platforms.
That's a lot of platforms.
All right.
I'm down.
It looks interesting enough. I mean, in the same way that in it has that look that Annapurna games tend to do. It's Jessica Mack.
Hi, my name is Jessica Mack. I'm a solo game dev from Toronto, Canada. This is my cat.
Yo, that's
my parents, they started a computer store.
cat.
This is like in the early 80s. And back then, most people didn't have computers in their homes, but we did. And I guess as a side effect of that, I was also interested in how computers work. I would always tinker with them. And I met a friend who gave me my first compiler. It just seemed like magic. Like, how did you even make not even a video game, but like a program? I started off working alone because there was nobody else. My first game was solo. And then the second game, I collaborated with a musician. And I took some time to like actually sit down and write songs and produce them properly. The music in this game, I just feel more confident about. The analogy I think of is, let's say you're writing this song and you're like, we need someone to go off on the guitar at this point, guitar solo time. You can't tell someone how to do that. You just have to have the instrument in your hand and you have to feel it and you have to be like one with it and let it rip. It's the same way with video games. The computer is my instrument.
Oh, that's so pretty.
The compiler is my instrument. I find I work strongest when I work in here, when it's just subconscious. You're just flowing in it, and you're making 100 decisions a second. And then by the time you come out of it, it's like, it almost feels like you're waking up.
The journalist in
With
me is
music,
saying that this is a
you can
great
write
interview.
a song that's 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and so much happens in it. Every 8 bars, it's like, it's something new, something new, something new.
I mean,
That's
creative
sort
in
of
me.
the
I used to write
density
music,
that I
and
want
yeah,
to put in this game.
I can vibe with that.
Music that can move you on such a visceral level is super interesting to me. And so all my games are music focused. The music for me is very much as important as the game part of it itself. This time with this game, It is an adventure game, but it's action, but there's like this musical component to it. When people play it, they won't know what to expect. I want to make an engaging experience, but not an addictive experience.
I mean, I'm in. I want to see what she's coming up with.
She seems like she's got some really awesome ideas.
Man, they are all over the world.
Yeah, whoa.
Storyteller.
Idea.
Okay.
Not this song. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's
What?
cool. So it's like a puzzle game. Like you need to.
It's like Scribble Knots.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no!
You didn't have to do it that hard.
Well, then it would be a tragedy, I guess.
I like this.
I like
Oh. The storyteller in me is like thrilled.
This is such a neat puzzle game. What?
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Oh, and exclusive to those? Wow.
Oh, now available on Steam.
I might.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't we all check that one out?
Yeah, I'll check that out for sure. Solar Ash. All right, this is Hyperlight Drifter's second game. Or the developer who did Hyperlight Drifter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I'm starting to remember it.
Yep. This is definitely a Hyperlight.
Kind of looks like Sonic the Lost Planet.
I'm curious. I found myself just unable to vibe with a lot of Hyperlight Drifter. I just ultimately didn't find the 2D perspective. Like, there was parts that I just didn't like. I'm wondering if this guy translated to 3D hits more of what I enjoy in games. So it's kind of looking that way.
Whoa.
I don't think I was thinking more Mario.
I agree with that.
Especially
regardless, this is neat.
Epic Game Store, then the PlayStations. October 26th, 2021.
They got a lot of exclusivity deals.
Yeah, it's what I noticed a lot on
New partnership, Annapurna and Ivy Road.
What's the one with the where you have to guess who the little cartoon people are?
Stratego.
Is that it?
No.
Among Us?
Well, hi there.
Stratego still in the zeitgeist?
Hello.
Is this something
My
people
name
talk
is
about?
Davey Reedon. I was the creator of the Stanley Parable and the Beginner's Guide.
I'm Carlos Amandra. I was co-creator of Gone Home and Tacoma.
And we started a studio.
It's true.
It's called Ivy Road.
We're working together.
We're making a video game.
We're working with Annapurna to make a totally unannounced game that we can't talk about yet.
We are very, very lucky to get to be joined by our good friend Daniel Rosenfeld, aka C418, the musician from Minecraft. And speaking of, Daniel is actually composing
What
the
is
music that you're
going
hearing
on?
right now at this very moment. Let's go to him. Hey there. Oh, hey, no. Sorry, I didn't. No. I don't want to. You're good. You're good. I'm just for the people, just saying. Hey. So.
Can we give him a treat?
No. Don't feed him. That's all right. We'll leave him alone. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Ow. Who heated this tea? We are both super excited about Ivy Road and about the thing that we are working on together that we can't talk about. all we can really talk about is each other right now. And
That's
so
true, I
I
suppose.
wrote a couple questions to
This
ask
is
you to kind of get to
insane.
know you a little bit better, to find out more
Okay.
for the people at home, and about sort of our studio culture and what that's like. So question number 1, if you really are a true gamer, name 10,000 games.
Oh man. Well, I mean,
Oh, no.
honestly, there's like Final Fantasy 1 through 10,000.
Okay, actually, I didn't expect her to get that right. A bus leaves Atlanta at 10:30 a.m.,
Okay.
traveling west at 55 miles an hour.
Okay.
Why?
You don't want to leave it alone?
Last question for you here. Why do kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
You know, I understand the child psychologists have been debating this for like decades. You know, there's two schools of thought.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Thank you very much for joining us for this discussion of the studio values of Ivy Road and the things that we care about.
Let's cut to Daniel.
Let's cut to Daniel.
Oh,
cheers.
Cheers.
my God.
Tea.
All right, this is a developer to keep an eye on.
Yeah, what the hell? This is amazing.
Stanley Parable is one of my favorite things. And then
Gone
on top of that,
Home.
Gone Home and Tacoma are revered. I never got the chance to play them.
What?
But those are revered indie
insane.
games.
So you've decided to be an insurance commando. Pirates are kidnapping cats from our ships. Luckily, the cats bought our deluxe insurance package. Your mission? Eradicate the pirates by any means necessary.
Okay, fair.
Protocol 127. No bullets, no problem. Protocol 832. Being smelly and what to do about it. Oh no, you're making smell clouds. You're so dirty, a space pirate smelled you.
What?
Wash your whole body.
Oh. In a toilet?
Blades. Protocol 999. Waste not, want not. Skin Deep. Wishlist now on Steam or blendogames.com.
This is wild.
And remember,
That's interesting.
if you screw up, it's not the end.
I love the sci-fi stuff. I've always loved that stuff.
I
So
would say I don't know if it grabbed me as hard. It's interesting and funny for sure. Platform updates.
Here we go.
Atlas coming at other things. Steam.
Oh,
Okay,
Steam.
cool.
Okay.
Sorry, my video is lagging a little.
Oh yeah. Pathless coming to Steam November 16th.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh, okay. That's pretty neat. Like, I wasn't super hot on the Pathless, but I enjoyed it. Ooh. Is this getting like a next gen update? Oh no, it's going on the App Store. Okay, that's fair. It's not like it's super intensive.
Yeah. Why is it not like Apple Arcade? Usually with higher end games.
I am dead.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Never even heard of it.
Oh, looking at it, that was a Switch exclusive game and a Windows game for a little bit.
Oh.
That would explain it.
Hi there.
Oh, telling lies.
How do you do it?
I don't know that one.
I know a little bit about it, but I do not know how good I could be succinct with it. Goro Goa coming to Game Pass, neat.
Another.
1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1.
staying in Los Angeles. Oh.
Let's go.
Oh.
Hello everyone, my name is Swan, producer at Blue 12 Studio, and today I'm going to show you more about Stray.
Give me the cat.
Give me the kitties.
In Stray, you play as a cat who has fallen inside the mysterious and forgotten city. Separated from his family and injured, he will have to explore and survive in this unwelcoming environment.
Excellent thing.
Why did this game look so good?
From the cat's unique point of view, players must navigate their way through the dangers of this unfriendly place, and use the cat's skills to solve puzzles
Cat
and uncover
parkour.
mysteries along the way.
Oh, this game looks so pretty.
Obviously, yeah. Oh, and me.
What?
Along his journey, the cat will meet a small drone named B12. Using the drone's ability to interact with objects in the world and communicate with the strange inhabitants of this secluded place, together they will work to learn more about the secrets of this forgotten community of human-like machines.
This is so good looking.
This game looks like it's gonna be very zen.
Yeah. Walking around.
Game of the year when?
I don't know. I don't know when it's supposed to come out even.
Of course, the cat will always be a cat, and his adventures will be filled with friendly and playful interactions with his new world.
Oh
my god.
But these machines are not the only inhabitants of the city, and some encounters will not be as friendly or safe.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll have to take my zen comment back.
Running
in
fast,
certain
jumping,
areas,
and using stealth to avoid dangers will all be vital if you want to escape this city and be reunited with family.
Even though it's kind of like running in a straight lane, going a little bit. But that almost reminded me of Spider-Man.
Wow.
Right.
Unless you find a way to defend yourself, and the prey might become the hunter.
No way.
Oh! I don't know how I feel about that reveal.
Stray is coming to
Cat
PS4,
Destroyer
PS5, as well as PC in early 2022, and we can't wait to show you more.
Early 2022, okay.
Like, sci-fi Okami.
Not wrong. I'm definitely very interested. I don't know if I like the reveal in the trailer of an attack. Like, I would have liked it more if it was like a, no, you have to avoid those things until you get to the end and it's hidden. That then you can, fight back.
I'd be curious how it goes.
Yeah. Either way, that's like a day one for me. I'm still super
No
interested.
Codes, I think we've kind of got the name of being a horror game dev, and for every game we've made, we've never set out to make a horror game. We've set out to make thrillers or atmospheric sci-fi.
Sam, is that you making that noise?
We release it and everyone's like, that was terrifying. We're like, was it?
You're at No Code. What games have they done?
We've pretty much known each other since the third year of primary school. I'd be round at John and Graham's house, or they'd be round at mine.
You kind of think back and you go, oh yeah, I was never really a big horror fan, and then you think, actually, that's all we watched. I think maybe Graham or Omar got the Aliens director's cut, and so just every Thursday for about a year after school, it went on.
We were always very close, playing in bands together. I think there always has been that sort of creative drive to sort of work on a project between us all, and so this, in many ways, feels very natural.
I always knew if I was going to start something, I'd probably do it with Omar or Graham, or both.
Making games as a job, I wouldn't have believed my older self we'd be doing this and working on the projects that we've worked on so far.
Personally, for me, No Code, and it's not because I'm working here, but they are one of the most exciting studios in Scotland by far, and I've always sort of had it in the back of my head that if I was ever going to jump ship, it would be to join them. It's incredibly encouraging to see where we could go, both as a company, but I think what we could do for the city of Glasgow as well.
So we're working on a new project. You know, this project's kind of like our biggest project to date, and obviously we've scaled the team up. We've doubled in size.
It's something that I didn't think we'd really get a chance to work on. You know, like something we'd be able to do in our career. It's one of these opportunities that come up, and you just you have to move along with it. You know, we're taking what we do and what we love and trying to push it to the next stage with a bigger budget and a little bit more time. We've never really set out to make a horror game, but we've kind of ended up in that. Whereas this game, we are setting out to make a horror game. I don't think anyone's expecting what we're going to do next, which makes it even more exciting.
All right.
Interesting. I looked at some of the games they had, like one was called like Observer, the other was Stories Untold, and I don't know if I've ever played those. And ooh, game tape for the Outer Wilds.
Hey folks, Alex from Mobius here. Just wanted to give you a brief update on what we've been up to behind the Veil of Shadows. First off, Mobius and Unity have partnered together and are working hard to bring Outer Wilds to the Nintendo Switch. We look forward to having it in your hands this holiday season.
Oh.
We are also very excited to officially announce that we're making an expansion for Outer Wilds, and it's going to weave directly into the existing world and narrative. Now, if you've played the game, you might be wondering, how? And also why? And those are very good questions.
Can you answer for us?
Okay, without further ado, we hope you enjoy this willfully cryptic trailer for Outer Wilds' first and only expansion.
This song is so good.
They're playing.
Ooh, this is creepy. Echoes of the Eye. Maybe I'll have to re-download Outer Wilds.
September 28th.
Yep, I got it on Epic, so.
Thank you so much for watching our first showcase. We hope you enjoyed this sneak peek into the world of Annapurna Interactive. Until next time.
Wow.
I'm pretty into most of the stuff they showed, or at least for the perspective stuff. Like some of the partner studios they've done, I'm really interested in. Especially the one involving the guy who did Stanley Parable and the girl who did Tacoma.
Yeah, that I deeply enjoyed what they had in to show and share Especially, I would say that like Stray, I am definitely really liking how that looks.
Stray was my highlight. I think them showing an Outer Wilds DLC, it gives me more incentive to actually play that game and actually beat it this time. But
I mean, honestly, it's kind of hard to just talk about all the stuff that I saw because there was quite a bit. I think that they did the showcase really well.
Yeah.
Especially showing that globe, just kind of showing where they are, which is pretty much everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't realize Annapurna was so global. Max, what was your like takeaway game from this showcase?
Oh, Neon White, because I didn't expect much out of it. And then
I said Neon White looks really interesting.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, when I saw that it's sort like a semi-dating sim sort of thing,
Mm-hmm.
I got reminded of Hades, which is one of my favorite games from last year. And I'm like, yeah, I'm interested.
I know that game's been in development long to where it wouldn't be Hades influence, but I wonder how much influence from Hades we're going to see in terms of like, oh yeah, there's this weird not dating social sim aspect to these games now. And
see, for me, I think the game that I was definitely really involved in, like I love how it looks, is Skin Deep. I am absolutely in love with it just because I don't know how well you were thinking about it, Nick, but to me it was like the almost roguelike Prey. That's how I imagined it, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one I didn't vibe with too much. I think part of the art style was an issue. Like the humor was good. It was nice, but I don't know if that one's a pickup for me. It looks interesting though, and I'll definitely read reviews on it.
I'm honestly really excited. I think the one thing that for like Prey that I've always loved about that one specifically was like the environment and how you could interact with it, because that one button to open the airlock and everything, that just reminded me so much of this little bow cast you can get in Prey, where you could just get the foam darts and unlock a door that might be locked, but just kind of like open it through a like cracked window, something like that.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Well, do we have any other thoughts, I guess, on the showcase?
Not particularly, no.
I'll say like it was a good showcase. I think they had a lot of good stuff to show and a lot more to show than I thought they would, considering they're honestly a small publishing studio, but I guess they're only getting bigger.
Yeah,
They are getting so big.
Increasing in size.
They're honestly, when it comes to indie development, they're starting to become
they're getting up there with Devolver for sure.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. Devolver, they're pretty much getting close to that point, but for some reason they're starting to get a lot of the big names.
I mean, I'm awesome. It's awesome. I'm all in. We'll see what else Annapurna has to offer. Thank you for those of you who stuck around for the reactions. Do we have anything else to say?
No, not really.
No, I think that this was a pretty great time.
All right. Well, thank you for sticking around, and we hope you all have a great day.
All right. Catch you later, everybody.
Yeah.
See ya.